You know what? I have this issue with people keep asking me to do drugs. You know what? I don't need those kind of friends. I don't have those kinds of friends. One of my friends had those kinds of friends, and I hung out with them just for a little bit, and then I found out that they did drugs. So yeah, I dropped them all as friends and acquaintances because I don't need those kind of people in my life. I just really don't need that kind of stuff. I mean, I have enough problems. Fibromyalgia, osteo, and rheumatoid arthritis. What the hell? I don't need any more problems in my life. You know what? Saying to your kids, don't do drugs, that's lame. It's never gonna work. I mean, that didn't work for some of my family members. Not gonna say names. But yeah. Oh my goodness. Just tell them the straight up, hardcore, gruesome truth about the facts. The facts is what kept me clean, okay? I never did drugs. Not once. You know why? You know why? Because, oh my gosh, because my dad is a cop. No, my mom is a nurse. No, that's not even, that's not even the tip of the iceberg, okay? I looked up online about what drugs do to your body, and there are some horrible, absolutely disgusting things. Do you even know what just smoking does? OMG. You know what? Some of my family members have asthma. I'm at risk of getting asthma just, you know what? Just by sitting next to someone who smokes. One of my friends got asthma just because they sat next to someone who smokes every day after school. Yeah, they got asthma because of sitting next to someone. Just by sitting next to someone who smokes, they got asthma. Can you believe how, can you understand can you just understand how upset I am about people pushing drugs on my friends or other people? I mean, seriously. So, well, like I was saying, don't just say, don't do drugs to your kids. Don't do that. Tell them, if you do drugs, you could die, and you will get sick, and very sick, and eventually you'll end up in jail with liver failure, and then you will die. Tell them the straight up, honest truth of what will happen if they do drugs. Don't sugarcoat it. Don't put all little sprinkles and make it pretty or sound nice because they're only 3 years old or whatever. Kids are doing drugs now at the age 2. I am not joking. Just look it up on Google it. Google it. Yeah, Google it. Because there are kids out there smoking at the age 2. I am not joking. 2 years old. And they are smoking it up. It is just really bad. The way things have been going on in my life and the people around me, like, back in the old days, you know, I'm not that old. I'm only 20 years old. You know what? I just turned 20 on March of, 2011? I just turned 20, okay? I haven't been around that long, but I've been around long enough to know that things were not as bad. I mean, sure, people used to smoke a lot more back in the olden days, but now that it's the future, people know that it's bad, and they're still doing it, okay? I'm not trying to say stop smoking if you're already smoking or whatever. I'm just saying, I'm just letting you know it's not good, and I'm sure you hear this BS from everyone else, but hey, it's not BS. It's the truth, the cold, hard truth. You could and possibly will and probably will die eventually. Everyone's gonna die. Yeah, I get that. But you're cutting your lifespan in half. If not by half, by like 1 of 3/4. I mean, seriously? Do not do drugs. I know it's lame to say that, don't do drugs, but seriously, don't do drugs. Look it up. Look it up. I am not joking you, okay? You know what? I know I'm not supposed to just do all this like anger stuff on my channel, but you know what? I thought it was very important to tell you guys this, because this is just, I haven't made a video for like, I don't know, maybe a good video for like a year now. And I'm gonna post this video on every single one of my YouTube channels. I'm gonna put it on Facebook. I'm gonna put it on Ning. I'm gonna put it on MySpace. And I don't even go to MySpace. Like, okay, I go to MySpace once a month. Well, I say I go there once a month, but I actually kind of go there, twice a year. I don't know. But seriously, it's not okay to give your 2-year-old a cigarette. It's just not okay. I mean, 2 years old, cigarette. Hello, don't leave a lighter there. They will figure it out. I'm not joking you. They will figure it out. They're not dumb. 2-year-olds are very smart. Their brain is still developing, and when your brain is that young and developing and just starting to understand and talking and walking, you're like a sponge. You soak up every little bit of information you possibly can. Oh my gosh, like from that one guy on Prison Break, how he just found out everything and knew almost everything and just soaked up every little bit. You just gotta be careful. I mean, seriously. I am so serious about this, people. Just please. If you do drugs, don't come around me. I'm not gonna be like a tattleteller and tell on you right away, but if you do drugs near me and I ask you to stop and you don't stop, my dad, you know what? I'm not supposed to say my dad's a cop, but whatever. I will call the cops on you. I will. I'm not joking. And I'm not going to be nice about this. I'm just going to say the truth. I'm going to say the cold hard truth. You do drugs around me. No, not smoking. But if you do drugs around me and stand next to me or try to hang out with me and do drugs while you're hanging out with me, and I ask you to leave me alone or I move away from you and you follow me, you come by me and sit there with your pot of smoke, you're smoking pot or whatever, weed, I don't care what it is. If you're doing some kind of drug, I don't want to be around you, okay? Because I used to hang out with a friend who had friends who did drugs and I used to keep them out of trouble, okay? I've seen how messed up, physically, mentally, brutally messed up people get when on drugs. I am not joking. This is not I'm not trying to insult anyone. I'm not trying to say names of people who did stuff. I'm just trying to say, you know what? I know it sounds stupid, but do not do drugs. It is that simple to keep your life more on track. I mean, yeah, sure, life can suck. Life can suck hard. But seriously, doing drugs will just make it so much worse. MC the Girl, signing out.